Hi, I'm Johnny Squire from the Tonka Boys Sports, and I'm here with Sean Evans from the Rochester Knighthawks. I would like to ask you about your upcoming game against Boston. Going into this game, is it nerve-wracking knowing that you lost against Toronto and going against the second-place team?
No, we just gotta stay focused. It's a new game, and they play different than Toronto, and we just gotta adapt the way they play and just put the ball in net. Well, we'd like to beat them, but we just got to come out and stay focused and play our game. Just go out there and everyone's got to contribute, start from defense to offense. So we just got to go out and play our game and hopefully come up top.
What are you going to take from tonight's practice and put into your game this weekend?
We worked on a lot of things and talked over a lot about how Boston plays, and just got to see how we do on the floor there. And
individually, what would you like to improve from the last game?
We just got to move the ball a lot quicker like we have been in the last few games, and just get it moving. So we got to find the net. We had a lot of chances last game, and we just weren't putting the ball in net. We just got to find the net, and it'll come to us.
That was Sean Evans from the Rochester Knighthawks.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Johnny Squire from the Tonka Boys Sports, and I'm here with Sean Williams, captain of the Rochester Knighthawks. And I would like to ask you, what did you give your team as advice coming up to this next game against the Boston?
Yeah, well, we said you just gotta, with the way the league's structured, you're in a game and you're out, and you gotta move on. You can't dwell on what happened. You just gotta learn from your mistakes and just get them corrected. And I thought we had a great practice tonight. We did a lot of good things out there. There's a lot of good teaching out there, and hopefully we'll take that and guys can focus the rest of the week and prepare better for Saturday.
What are you gonna take from tonight's practice and incorporate to the game on Boston?
Yeah, I think we just got we modified our offense a little bit just to shore up a couple of loose ends, and we felt our defense was a little bit tight, and we got to spread them out again. And I think with those couple of things and just getting our confidence back, obviously it's a lot easier to play at home, as with every team. So we just gotta go in, focus, know it's a home game, and go and play our game.
As a player individually, what would you like to improve from the last game?
Well, obviously, when you look at the score sheets, scoring one goal, when you win, you score one goal. It's not not all that bad. But when you look to be a goal scorer, it's one of those things. But if we have ball movement and as long as we're getting chances, and we did have our chances, but like everyone knows, you can meet a hot goalie, and obviously Bobby Watson, overall player of the week, and he's had a rough year, but he's got a lot of pride, and they're at home fighting for their lives, and he stepped up his game. So. We just got to shake that off, and we got to go at another tough goalie in Cosmo.
Is it nerve-wracking as the captain of the team to come up against Boston Blaze?
No, it's refreshing. It's we're getting at playing Toronto's Buffaloes, those big rivalry battles. Now it's it's a different it'll be a different tempo to the game. It'll be more like a New York game where they got a lot of Americans move that ball up and down. So it'll be different. It probably won't be as hard hitting, but definitely be a lot quicker.
Thanks, and that was Sean Williams from the Rochester Knighthawks. Hi, I'm Johnny Squire from the Tonka Boys Sports, and I'm here with Paul Gate, head coach of the Rochester Knighthawks, and I had to ask you some questions about your upcoming game against Boston. What do you think about that?
Well, I think it's going to be a tough game. These guys are in second place in our division, and they've won a lot of games against good teams, and they've got some great players in Dan Dawson and Mr. Veltman, and we're going to have a tough time defending them. And they've got probably one of the best goalies in the league as well, so we'll have a tough time scoring, but we'll certainly make an effort.
What's your game plan to come up with a win?
Well, obviously, we're not going to overcommit early, but we'll let him make his move. We'll support that defender who has him one-on-one, and then we'll react to the open man behind that and the pass that he's going to make. So not overplay him early, but certainly pay attention to him.
Thanks, and that was Paul Gate from the Rochester Knighthawks. Hi, I'm Johnny Squire from the Tonka Boys Sports, and I'm here with Craig Point, offensive man of the Rochester Knighthawks. I'd like to ask you about your upcoming game against the Boston Blaze. How do you feel about that game?
I never played against them yet, so hopefully we got a good challenge ahead of us, and hopefully we get some good things going with them.
Coming out of tonight's practice, what do you want to take from this practice to the next game?
Do a little bit more moving around, trying to not make things so obvious, and so we got to take that in the next game. and make things happen on offense. So that's our main goal.
As a player, what do you want to see the changes most?
We need a lot more scoring, and offense altogether needs to get off. That's what we've been hearing the most. So if we can get our offense off and our defense on the floor and a lot more goals going in, we should be successful.
As a player, individual, what would you like to see change for yourself?
I need to step up my offensive role more often. I just need to get more goals and just think more things on the floor instead of myself.
From the beginning of your playing time with the Knighthawks, you have started off pretty slow, and now you're racking up your points. You have tripled your points. How do you feel about that?
I feel pretty good about everything that way, but I still need to get more assists and goals. I think so. Goals are good, but assists is just as good as a goal. That's what they always say. So hopefully I can get some more assists and add some goals to that as well.
Thanks, and that was Craig Point from the Rochester Knighthawks. Hi, I'm Johnny Squire from the Tonka Boy Sports, and I'm here with Pat O'Toole. And I'm here with him, asking him about the upcoming game against the Boston Blazers. And I would like to ask him, what are you going to take from tonight's practice to your game coming up?
I think Paul Gato was out there and just getting the guys to move around and get some more offensive goals and get off the floor when they don't score and get our D out there. So I think he put a pretty clear message to the D2 that we have to play a bit better, and I got to stop the ball. So I think it was an overall message that we didn't have our best game last game, and against Boston we have to pick it up, or else we're going to find ourselves behind the 8 ball there too.
Do you feel a lot of pressure coming on you as the goalie coming up to this game?
Yeah, but there's always pressure and stuff like that. So, unfortunately with the loss, now we're in a must-win situation again. So, hopefully we'll just, we'll be able to get it back together and just, chalk that up to a bad game and get on a roll again.
As an individual, what would you like to improve in yourself?
Stop the ball. So I wasn't too happy with the way I played last game. I let the guys down. So I have one goal, and that's to get back on track and stop the ball. And hopefully I'll be able to do that this game.
Thanks, and that was Pat O'Toole from the Rochester Knighthawks.